the cha-cha-cha, 6 couples have been recalled. Number 68.
The defending champions. Will they set a record and become champions for the 7th time tonight? Breaking the previous record held by Donnie Burns and Gaynor Fairweather. I think it's
158.
That record will be taken by Brian and Carmen tonight.
210. And 281.
Wonderful from the former amateur champions.
Congratulations to you all. Ladies and gentlemen, your first dance in this British Championship final, your cha-cha-cha. Thank you.
Such a fantastic atmosphere this evening. Everybody's really, really dancing well.
Well, we're seeing audience participation there for the champions, the like of which I've never known at Blackpool before.
for your rumba into the final, number 68, 112, 132, 158, 198. And
now we have a new couple in the final.
And couple 210.
Just a little bit, yes. Must be a fantastic feel for them. Marvellous. First time is the best.
Yes, we all remember. And you finally make that final.
We have our 6 couples. Thank you, Ashley. Thank you, couples. For your paso doble, 6 couples have been recalled. They are 68, 112, 132, 158, 210, and 281.
Wow.
That's a spectacular.
What an entrance.
Before the music.
I'll tell you something, viewers, it's wonderful to be able to watch these
Your paso doble,
highlights from the Blackpool Dance Festival. Pat and I had the privilege this year of being on the judging panel, and of course your work necessitates a different set of time principles, watching all of the couples. Here we can study each couple as we wish and really enjoy some fantastic dancing, possibly more than you enjoy when you're judging because of the serious business that you're involved with. Isn't that right, Pat?
Certainly, yes.
It was great to be judging, but to watch some of this fantastic dancing in this detail, it's a privilege. And we're delighted that Quasar continues to do this for us each year. here we have the audience participation again. That's all for Brian and Carmen. Record breaking without any question.
Into the jive. 7 couples have been recalled. They are number 68, 112, 113, sorry, I beg your pardon, 132, 68, 112, 132, 158, 198.
The Americans again.
Yeah, fabulous.
$210 and 281. We have our 7 couples, ladies and gentlemen, your jive.
There's people standing up. This is what the motion was about that we didn't see because we were judging. The whole audience is standing up and applauding Brian and Carmen. Absolutely unprecedented. We've been around a few years, but I don't think we've ever seen anything like that, have we?
No, and they're still standing. I think they also appreciate the rest of the
the
final as well.
Absolutely true.
It's a fantastic final.
Had some great music from Ashley Crowley.
Yes.
One of the new tunes that introduced into the festival. Well, history is certainly being made. I've seen standing ovations at the end of a final, but never during the final. It's everybody. The ground floor, the balcony. I think everybody's enjoyed that final immensely. And I tell you what, it's great to watch it here on the DVD.
Yes, the pressure when you're judging, you have to separate your... Oh, there's Brian.
He's crying. Very emotional evening for... the couples are staying on the floor, waiting for him to come back. I think they also know it's a very special night. The record-breaking Blackpool Dance Festival.
I think you all agree that that is one of the best finals we've ever had at Blackpool.
Andrei and Katerina from Slovenia. Beautiful looking couple, so well matched and coordinated.
A terrific partnership, and in any other era could possibly be the winners, but the overall standard is so fantastic. Probably going to be halfway up the final, I would think.
Beautiful swivels, well in balance. Peter and Christina from Denmark. Again, another vibrant couple that have just entered the professional ranks.
And it's a lovely musical feeling, I get the impression from these two. Although Peter's insteps possibly could be a bit stronger.
Good merengues, and the balance between them is so fantastic. And here we have Sergei and Emilia from Poland. Quite surprised that she picks her feet up so much in this stationary samba walk.
Yeah, sort of almost a stabbing action, Pat.
Which not expected really of somebody of the beautiful quality that they have. But the judge's point of view must be corrected. And this is Michael and Joanna from Poland. The audience really love this couple as well.
Absolutely everything is perfected, isn't it? Every nuance of movement, every fingertip.
So well practiced and rehearsed. Very good vaulters. And Maxim and Yulia from USA. Overjoyed to be in this final. There's 7 couples in this rumba.
Fabulous lady. A fabulous
Beautiful.
lady. Those legs are tremendous.
Beautiful extension and balance. Totally in balance with a very good rumba action look. Brian and Carmen. Again, powerful paso doble, but it still has that softness and beautiful artistry.
Yes, I seem to have a special relationship with the floor that the other couples don't quite attain. Absolutely masters of the floor and the dance and their bodies.
The feet strike the floor together. Fantastic. And this is Slavik and Elena from Russia.
Fabulous, fabulous, fabulous dancers. There's something, still something, a little something lacking, and I don't really know what it is yet. But potentially winners. Not tonight, but in the future.
Peter Walters, the General Manager of the Winter Gardens, to present our trophy this evening. Into first place, Into first place in the cha-cha-cha, number 68, Brian Watson and Carmen.
It was such a fantastic night for this couple. They really have enjoyed it and danced so well.
Yes, very special performance tonight.
Second, number 210, from Poland, Michael Malatowski and Joanna Lunis.
This couple have worked to perfection, and tonight they have pulled it off in this first dance by being second.
Third, 112, from Russia, Slavik Kriklevi and Elena Hokovarova.
Very good couple, and
Into
tonight
fourth,
was still a good performance.
132, from Slovenia, Andrej Skufska and Katerina Venturini. Fifth, 158, Sergei Surkov and Melia from Poland. And sixth, 281, Peter Stukkebro and Christina Jule Stukkebro from Denmark. In the samba, first, number 68, Brian Watson and Carmen from Germany. Second, 210, Michael Malatowski and Joanna Lunis from Poland.
Very popular with the crowd.
Third, 112, Slavik Kriklevi and Elena Hokovarova from Russia. Fourth, from Slovenia, 132, Andrej Skufsa and Katerina Venturini. Fifth, number 281, Peter Stukkebro and Christina Jule Stukkebro from Denmark. And sixth in the samba, number 158, Sergei Surkov and Melia from Poland. In the rumba, first, number 68, Brian Watson and Carmen from Germany. Second, 210, Michael Malatowski and Joanna Lunis. Third, 112, from Russia, Slavik Kriklevi and Elena Hovarova. Fourth, 132, Andrej Skufsa and Katerina Venturini. Fifth, number 158, Sergei Surkov and Melia from Poland. And sixth, number 198 from the USA, Maxim Kozhnikov and Yulia Zagorachenko. In the Paso Doble, first, number 68, Brian Watson and Carmen from Germany.
Well, mathematically it's impossible to lose now, but I don't think
Second,
that was ever in question.
210, Michael Malatowski and Joanna Lunis from Poland.
More likely gaining every possible first from every judge, I would think.
Third, Slavik Kriklevi and Elena Horvarova from Russia, 112. Fourth, 132, Andrej Skufska and Katerina Venturini from Slovenia. Fifth, 158, Sergei Surkov and Melia from Poland. And sixth, number 281, Peter Stokkerbro and Christina Jules Stokkerbro from Denmark. In the jive, first, number 68, Brian Watson and Carmen from Germany. Second, 210, Michael Malatowski and Joanna Lunis from Poland. Third, 112, Slavik Kriklevi and Elena Horvarova. Fourth, from Slovenia, 132, Andrej Skufsa and Katerina Venturini. Fifth, 198, Maxim Kozhnikov and Yulia Zagorachenko, the USA.
Very good jivers.
Into sixth place, 281, Peter Stokkerbro and Christina Jules Stokkerbro. And into 7th place from Poland, Sergei Surkov and Melia, 158. The British professional Latin American champions for 2007, number 68, Brian Watson and Carmen.
Never any question, Pat, never any doubt, not for a moment.
No, Brian, it was... They really made sure that this was going to be superior dancing to everybody.
It just gave their all, and a magical performance. Seventh time British professional Latin American champions.
Thank you, photographers. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you, photographers.
Well-deserved, prolonged, warm, loving,
thank you. Would you please
standing
clear the floor?
ovation.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, this evening has been, I think you'll agree, a wonderful evening and a wonderful final. But there is also sadness in an evening like this sometimes, and great joy. It is a tradition in Blackpool for the champions to stand alone. Tonight, Brian and Carmen stand alone and supreme, winning this championship more than any other couple in the history of Latin American dancing.
And they're so lovely and so natural. We were with them in Germany a couple of weeks ago. They're delightful to be with.
I am sure that everyone sitting in this room this evening's dream is to win Blackpool and this competition just once. But to have won this ultimate championship of Latin American dancing in the world, a record 7 times, is a phenomenal achievement. Brian and Carmen have proved themselves to be a couple of extraordinary talent, professionalism, dedication, and popularity.
What lovely words from Richard.
Yes.
Timing has been at the very heart of their artistry, and so it is fitting and poignant that they should choose this moment in time at Blackpool to announce their retirement from competitive dancing. And I would now like to ask Brian and Carmen if they would create for us a very special moment and memory with a farewell rumba, if you would.
Oh, how delightful.
Ladies and gentlemen, Supreme Champions, Brian and Carmen.
Such magical moments can only happen at Blackpool. Blackpool, the centre of the dancing world.
A lovely choice with this basic rumba.
Beautiful. Sensational, emotional, wonderful moments to have been there or to have had the pleasure of seeing this on the record.
Thank you, Brian and Carmen. A night we will all remember.
We certainly will. It's beautiful.
Thank you, Brian and Carmen, and thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for a wonderful evening. Ladies and gentlemen, the Queen.
Thank you very much. See you later. Oops, easy.
Go on then.
So we are here with Brian Watson and Carmen, of course.
Oh.
7 times British Open champions. What do we think of that? It's nice to be present when history is made, isn't it? It's nice to be present. Now, Brian, I'm going to ask you the impossible question. What does it feel like to be the 7 times British Open, Carmen, British Open professional Latin American champions?
At the moment, I'm a little bit numb, I think. I haven't taken it all in yet. The response that we had today was a little bit overwhelming for me. All I ever did was try to do the best dancing that I could and try to share that with everybody, to try to be the best champion that I could and to be a good example for all the couples around me. And I hope I achieved that at the end of the day. And to be a champion, of course, it's great, but to earn the respect of all my fellow dancers and to earn the respect of all the professionals around us, this is the most important thing for me. So, and this we got today, which is really very touching for me.
I think he earned our respect, didn't he? Doesn't he? And of course, Carmen, it would be remiss of me not to ask you the same question.
I must say it was really tough for me today because we obviously knew what we're going to do today, and to go through a 5-round competition knowing that it'll be the last, it was very hard for me, and I had to the weeks leading up to this was very tearful, and I had a good talk to myself about 3 o'clock and say, okay, now I have to get it going and make it a comp. And I think we tried to pull last thing together today, and we got through it, and by the end I couldn't anymore. It's been a great day, and I've been very proud of us that because the preparation for this championship's been so different, because it's the last resource you try to find in yourself, and it's a great honor to hold this title now 7 times, and with my little Watsy here.
Little Watsy.
And of course, I mean, not only have you won the title, not 7 times, which no one else has done, but even the applause and the adulation, even during the competition. Is that allowed? Is that allowed?
That was great.
I mean, it's very, very special. I'm sure you know that we all feel that we've witnessed something special, and we're just honoured and privileged to be here to know you and to see it tonight. Congratulations. And you had some family in the audience?
Yeah, a little family. My family came from South Africa, especially for today, so I have to say thank you to them.
And have you seen them since?
No.
Not yet. You thought dancing was tough. Wait till you have to shake all these hands and congratulate all these people. Once again, finally, thank you for giving us your time. Thank you very much. And God bless. Congratulations. Big round of applause for Brian and Carmen, please.